Hey everybody, it's Lori Melnitsky, and I'm a speech language pathologist, and I'm an ADHD life coach. I wanted to come on and just really tell you that I'm going to be doing a free Facebook event on executive functioning. I wanted to share with you that I am a parent of a 21-year-old who's really starting to do really nicely, who was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia. I don't talk about this, on my main Facebook page because, obviously I don't want the information out there. And I kind of like waited until she started doing better because, to be really honest with you, being a parent of a child with, ADHD. It wasn't easy on me, but it certainly wasn't easy on her. And I realize that now even more, and I maybe wasn't even aware of it. I help people, I help college students, teenagers, and young adults get things done. So executive functioning is really what ADHD is. It is, the inability to get started, to complete tasks that you're not interested in, to remain focused, to stay calm enough and regulate emotionally, to get things done, to break larger tasks into smaller, to not have, it's very almost impossible for parents to really handle that because they don't, it's so complex, and I didn't even realize that honestly until I got into it more. It's amazing, and many of these kids need more time. So executive functioning is really like the CEO of your brain, and there's definitely a lag in that development. Honestly, many kids do not fully develop until age 25 plus, so it's very hard for them in the school system, which doesn't allow time for kids to really do things their own way. So what's so helpful is, not to be hard on myself, but as a speech pathologist, also I try and do a tremendous amount of praising with whoever I work with, and maybe, I'm always hard on myself, but I realize now it's praise, praise, praise. Find their strengths, not yours. How many of us as parents have a list in our minds of what we want them to do or be, and we want them to be really, really happy. And that to me is, all that matters. I have 2 daughters and I want them to be happy. Number one, bottom line, happy and healthy. So what I really found helpful, I'm just going to share a few things, is that, one, when the schools would call and say, homework had to be handed in and wasn't handed in, you know what? Speak with your child calmly, ask them if you can help them. Sometimes if they want outside help, get them help, because it's very helpful having an outside person who can just coach and ask them things. If that's not something they want, I wouldn't make them, because you can't make them. As a parent, you can say, look, you know what? By tomorrow, you have to do, X, Y, and Z. If it isn't handed in, you're going to get a 0. You might not pass. And the hard thing is you have to walk away, because sometimes they don't learn until something negative happens. Number 2, I've learned, and I work with kids on this a lot, is the power, and adults, the power of language. Language is so important in this world, and sometimes with the explosion of, ADD, there isn't time to take a step back. So I talk with a lot on using positive language within the family, not only regards to school, but in general. And number three, one of the most important things is education. I do a huge amount of parent education. And that's so helpful because, I mean, honestly, my husband and I love him, but we weren't on the same page. I'm more in the health and education field. I also struggled a lot myself in school, not only with, academics, but also with a severe stuttering issue. So I sort of came from that more. Things didn't come, easily to me. I probably, am, inattentive ADHD also. And my husband was the number one student, and he didn't really get into any trouble in school. I was a little wild. So it's been a push, and he knows this. He had to be educated also. But bottom line, what I realized is that as hard as it was on us, it was harder on her. And it is harder on the kids that I work with, and they express that to me. So I want to come on and just give you a little bit more knowledge of executive functioning and what it means to remember things, to forget things, how that makes them feel inside, because it's not a great feeling when people are mad at you all the time. And if I can help you, if you need help, and if you need a discovery call so I can help you, you can always, I'll just put my email. I'm not sure if you can message me here, but I'll put my email here. And again, please, I'm going to try and do the free Facebook event. I think I know a lot of people are away, so I've been holding off, but maybe I'll do it more than once. And that's it. If there's anything else I can help you with, thank you for watching. Remember, love your kids. All of us do, but they need the verbal praise, because bottom line is, even if they're angry, they're looking for us. We are the foundation of their life. And there's certainly, most of them are not getting it at school, and it's really not fair. So have a great day, and thank you for watching, everyone.